Hi everybody, welcome to North Star Knife Reviews. Today we are taking a look at an old timer from Schrade. Now this is a recent one that was made about 3 years ago. It is Chinese made. Schrade, as most of you know, used to be an American company. They went out of business. They were purchased by Taylor Brands and they are now made in China. They still are pretty comparable quality to what they used to be, quite honestly. I've got some old US made Schrades, I've got some new Chinese made Schrades. They're pretty similar. Not exactly, but very close. So let's take a look at this. This is the Schrade Old Timer 29OT Mountain Beaver Senior. There is also a Junior, which is a little smaller size. You can see this comes in about 4 3/4 inches closed. I believe the Junior comes in at about 3.5 to 3 3/4 inches. Not a bad looking knife. See, you've got the old timer shield. The scales use two different kinds of wood. We've got rosewood and we've got ebony. And there's brass here and the brass bolsters, along with the brass old-timer shield and brass pins. If you take a look at the back side, the brass has started to patina on this. I've carried it a few times. Back spring, steel liners, steel back spring. Pretty decent fit and finish. Again, you've got some gapping. It's not perfect, but it is pretty decent. I'm happy with it at least. This is a lockback. Okay. Drop point blade with a hollow grind. See the Schrade tang stamp, and then on the back, 29OT. Got a nail neck. The blade is just under 3.5 inches. The cutting edge right at about 3 inches. Now the blade on this is 9CR18 MOV. So it's going to be what most people would consider an upgrade from the typical 7CR that you find on a lot of the Chinese made old timers. And 9CR18 is going to be comparable to 440C. So what I would consider a pretty decent steel. Again, in my mind, there are no good or bad steels. There are only good or bad steels for your purpose. But 440C is actually one of my favorite steels. It's relatively inexpensive. Used to be pretty much top of the line 30 years ago. But it has decent edge holding or edge retention capabilities. It's pretty easy to sharpen. It's reasonably corrosion resistant. And as I said, it's not overly expensive. So it makes, in my mind, a pretty good all-around knife steel, at least if you are in budget knives. Now, if you want to go up and spend a lot more money, which I don't have to spend, sure, you can get super steels. But 440C or 9CR18, for my money, is perfectly fine. We can take a look at this hollow grind. I think this is a nice knife, pretty nice looking. Not the Delrin that most of the old timers are going to use. Instead, you've got the rosewood, brass, and ebony. Fits pretty well in hand. My hands are large, and I can get a full 4-finger grip with a little room to spare. The lock, very solid. No lock rock, no blade play, nothing like that. So I would consider this a pretty nice knife, at least for a budget knife. This is going to run you probably $18 to $22, depending on where you get it. I think I paid $17 or $18 for it. Again, 29OT, Mountain Beaver Senior, a nice knife, in my opinion. Hope you found this interesting. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I will catch you next time.